Hey guys, back here on the CTM map, the Nightmare Journey, and I didn't talk through this one. I was bound and determined to tackle this second tower. Went back and picked up my stuff from when I basically rage quit the last time. So I just wanted to try to get through this as quickly as possible. It took me, well, this footage here is actually an hour and a half long. But I sped it up. I didn't have a whole lot of time to kind of cut it out, and overall it probably took over 3 hours to conquer the side tower. And well, I did more than just conquer the side tower, but I'm not gonna go into that right now as I don't want to give it away, since I decided to split this up into at least a couple of videos. So there was a lot of death, I will tell you that. Took me a while to get this second tower, the upper levels, conquered, mainly because of all these creepers and trying to... I probably exploded the majority of this floor, to be honest, with all these creepers. They just kept spawning. I couldn't get to the creeper spawner. There's the first death. I couldn't get to the creeper spawner to take it out quick enough, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, there was a lot of death here. I'm just trying to sort out blocks and stuff, trying to figure out the best way to get up here. I mean, even going up, there's creepers dropping to lower floors, and I'm coming around corners and running into creepers, and they're blowing up stairways. It was just a crazy mess. There were so many of them. And like I said, not being able to get to the spawner certainly didn't help. And all these spiders. Spiders are easy enough to deal with. It was the creepers. And trying to figure out the best way to tackle the spawners themselves. I couldn't even light them up. At one point, I think I finally just YOLO it and just go for it and try to do the best I can. You know, fighting off these spiders, trying to fight off creepers. You know, like I said, there's more of the floor gone. I couldn't even get the creeper to blow up the spawners. I mean, that would have at least helped. Here I'm trying to bridge out and try to get the spawner that way, but every time I got close, they would explode and I would die naturally. So like I said, I don't even know how many deaths I'm up to on this map now. I kind of quit counting after, what, the second or third episode, something like that. And losing stuff. I'd die on the stairs. My stuff would go everywhere. And there's one on the stairs and I die again. And I know I lost quite a bit of stuff trying to do this. I lost food. At one point, I smelted up some wood to make some torches, and I lost those torches. I don't know how many weapons I've lost arrows. It was a mess, a big mess. See, I don't even have a pick there, and I'm just breaking them with my hand. Blew up the stairway. That stairway is a mess, an absolute mess. I almost kind of wish I would have turned off mom griefing, but at the same time, that's kind of the whole point, to make it a challenge. Like I said, and I'm not even playing this on hard mode. I'm playing it on normal. But I don't deal well with creepers, apparently. Making more tools. This is where I smelled up the wood to make some torches to get some coal. At one point, I ended up making food as well because I was completely out of food. And at some points, I was eating rotten flesh. And you'll notice, if you pay attention to the chest, you see both chests are almost full. They're not by the end of it. You know, I don't know how many pieces of armor I broke or lost. And here I just kind of ran up a little bit further, trying to figure out the best way to deal with it. And this poor floor, this there's not much left of it at all. And just trying to keep them from blowing the chest up over there as well, because I know there's probably stuff in it I could use. Look at all these creepers. The spawner in front of me is the spider spawner, not the creeper spawner. But even then, I couldn't get to it. And at one point, there are so many, because I'm just, you know, trying to get them to fall or go off into the next floor. There were so many creepers on the floor below, it was crazy. So just look at them, just falling off. So I finally got that one. And I don't want to go too far down because, you know, of course, there's look at all those creepers. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like I said, you know, the spiders and the zombies, you know, I can handle. Even witches are not near as bad. See, and I made those torches, and then I find some coal. And you know what? And I think I end up losing that coal because I wasn't smart and didn't go and put it down in the chest. I think at this point I was just pretty much so over this, trying to get, I mean, I haven't even obtained the first piece of wool, and I think at this point I was just so wanted to get this done, so wanted to get that, find that first piece of wool, that I just basically just said heck with it and didn't care if I died or not. This level wasn't too bad. It was pretty much just zombie spawners. And zombies aren't that too difficult to deal with. And then I ran into skeletons. They're dropping from the floor above me. And I'm just trying to take them out and just trying to conquer this tower. I mean, just pure craziness, actually. And here we are nearing the end of this section of my playthrough. I finally got smart and started using the bow and arrows I collected to take out the skeletons. A couple times I stopped, let my hearts regen. The skeletons kept falling on the stairs, and half the time I couldn't figure out where they were shooting me from. And so this is about the end of this episode, and I think I'm just going to let the rest of this play out, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!